What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League and the rumor that it has been delayed till 2023. Now, I still want to say it's a rumor because we just ultimately don't know, but it did come from Bloomberg. Bloomberg, obviously, most times with gaming stuff, knows their stuff. I really see no reason to doubt it. Actually, remember we talked about the Warner CEO when he posted Hogwarts Legacy and Gotham Knights. Remember when he was talking about games that were supposed to come out this year, and the two pictures he chose were Hogwarts and Gotham Knights, but not Suicide Squad. Now, I said maybe they just did a coin toss to pick which one they would show in that tweet. Maybe there was more to it. I don't know if I, would be reading into it, but pretty much coming from Bloomberg, it's that the game has already been delayed. That's a big distinction, I think, because people are saying like it's going to be delayed. I mean, it will officially by them. I guess it's not officially done, but the rumor behind the scenes is that they've already internally pushed the game, so it's not coming out. Now, this really, to me, this smells a lot like last year. Remember, we had Hogwarts Legacy January 14th-ish, somewhere in that range, that that was delayed, and we had Gotham Knights, I think, in February or March. So Warner Bros. Likes to announce very early in the year that a game coming out at the end of the year wasn't going to happen. So, I guess respect or not respect them for that. But no, I do want to say this, though. I'm not always right, okay? I'm not always right, but I do want to give myself a big pat on the back here if this turns out to be true. Again, I really see no reason why it wouldn't be true, because there was one person, while everybody else was seemingly confident, there was one person, literally, when they showed the first trailer that first day, that was saying, I don't know about this game coming out that year. You want to know who that was? Me. So I just, I don't want to inflate my own ego. It's big enough already, but I do want to just throw out there that there was me saying this from the beginning. I think it makes sense from Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad would now come out in years back to back, which is fine. I think this game, honestly, right, probably was supposed to come out in that last 2-3 month section. Honestly, a lot like Hogwarts Legacy. Okay, that's what I fully believe, because if it was supposed to come out October, November, December, moving it now to 2023 doesn't, make it makes a lot of sense, I should say, right? And another thing too is I will say this as my new prediction. Unlike Hogwarts Legacy, right? Because when that was delayed, my thought always with that game was that it was going to be November. Now I guess I would have thought it would have been November of 2021. Okay, when they delayed it, the thing that I thought was they've delayed it for a full year. So now the game would be coming out around that same end of the year time of 2022. Now, if you believe rumors, the game may come out in September. So I was relatively close there. For Suicide Squad, I'm going to say the opposite. I'm going to say this game is not something that was that's delayed an entire year, but probably just delayed a couple months. I think the game, again, was supposed to come out October, November, December, and now probably will come out, let's just say around like springtime. Maybe a year from now, maybe a year and a couple months from now. But that's that's my new prediction, okay? So you can mark that down. If you have a whiteboard of Alex's predictions, you can now add that. But, I'm not that upset. I think it does definitely, it doesn't help the narrative of, all these games getting delayed, and I know people get very upset with that, and I don't blame you at all, right? Because we've talked about if every game that was supposed to come out in 2022 came out in 2022, this would be a killer year. This would be one of the best gaming years we've ever had. Now, we have one. We'll see if any other game gets, maybe God of War doesn't make it, stuff like that. So that quickly, when you move games like this, that quickly lowers the quality of the gaming year that we're currently in. But I don't know. I wouldn't be too upset about it. I don't think it's a full year delay. At least that's just my opinion. And I can wait on it. I guess I should probably say the normal cliche or the thing that everybody says during these situations. Take your time. Give us a game that comes out and it's polished. Also, just to go on that just for a second, and I'll end the video. What's very important for a game like this is for it to work day one. Now, I know that sounds kind of stupid, but when you have a game that literally is built on multiplayer, right? So remember, you're playing and then there's 3 bots, or you're playing and then those 3 bots are filled by other people online. That's how the game works. So if the game has server issues, or if the game is a buggy, now, are they going to fix that right now? No, obviously that's something you would lead up to as the months go on. But a game like this, to nail it, day one, week one, month one, to have people be playing this game and be relatively happy with the state of the game. Or you could look at it as giving them more time to add content. Because same thing, if people aren't happy in that first week, that first 2 weeks, and there's just no content, right? There's not a lot to do, the quests are repetitive, or there's not enough quests, or it ends too fast, or whatever, people leave your game. And getting them back is pretty difficult, okay? Look at now, I'm not saying this is Avengers, and Avengers is just one example of games that, have lost people, and it's next to impossible to bring them back, or they'll come back for a special event and then they'll leave literally 2 days later, right? That's what these kind of games are. So to make sure you nail that launch is more important than nailing, I would honestly argue, like a Horizon or God of War, like a single-player game. Nailing the launch of this is so much more important, I think, because these are games that are supposed to last long-term, and if you don't have people that are willing to stick around long-term, you've literally just screwed yourself with the entire game. Your entire development was a waste, all stuff like that. So that's the news, the rumors, I guess. That's my predictions going forward. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure you're subscribed, bell icon turned on so you know all these videos go up. If you want to follow me anywhere else, all my social media, along with my Patreon and YouTube memberships, are in the description below if you guys want to check those out. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all on the next video.